Hey guys, I want to give you a quick walkthrough of building a business in just a few minutes using Jumpstart Pro. The example we're going to use is a content business where you can subscribe to get access to some premium content that's protected by that subscription. So I have a copy of Jumpstart Pro downloaded and installed, and we can start that up by running the Rails server. And once that's ready to go, we'll be able to access that in our browser, and it will take us through the installation wizard to configure our app. You can go through this, but we are mostly concerned with setting up the payment processor of Stripe. So once this is done installing our dependencies and restarting our application, we will have Stripe ready to go, and we need to go and add our API keys to our application. So you can find those in your Stripe dashboard, and you're going to want to copy the publishable key and the secret key and put those into your Rails app. So we're going to run Rails credentials edit environment equals development. And this will be where we pasted all of our keys for the development environment. So we can go ahead and paste in both our public and private key, save and close this file. So now that we're done, we have our credentials to access the Stripe API set up for development. You'll do the same process for production, just changing out the environment to production, and that will be good to go. So now that we have that set up, let's go ahead and create a user account that we can use as an admin here. Let's say Chris Oliver, chris@gorails.com. The password, and we'll go ahead and sign up. So now that I'm logged into my account, I want to be able to access these videos, or at least see a page where that video should be until I subscribe. So let's go to our terminal and run Rails generate scaffold video. We'll give videos titles and URLs. That URL will be the thing we want to protect for only subscribed users. They should be the only ones with access to that. And if we refresh our browser, we can click this button to rerun the migrations for us. So now we have videos in the nav bar. This is one of the features we've added to the scaffolds by default. And we've also added pagination and the special layout here when you have no records to make it more friendly to introduce new users to your product. So let's create our first video. Let's call it Deploy Ruby on Rails. And let's grab this example video here to embed. So we'll grab the URL, paste it in, and let's also grab this whole iframe and edit our show so we can embed that iframe and that video into our app. So let's open up our editor and then go to videos show.html.erb. And where the video URL is, we want to go through here and change this video URL out with the actual hard-coded one here. So we'll swap those and we should be good to go. So if we save this, we should now see the YouTube video embedded here, and we do. And our index page will show all of that content now because we have this set up with one record. So let's go to the index and also remove that URL. From there, let's also get rid of the action and just simply link the video title to the video. So if we change this to link to video, we should be good to go. Now, the other thing we need to do is protect these, because if you were to navigate to a new video, you could just create new videos for us, and that would be not a good thing as a customer. So let's go to the videos controller and just set this up so that they only have access to view and the index. So if we just get rid of those, we should be good to go. And now nobody can create new videos, which is not exactly what we want. We want admins to be able to create those, but only admins. So let's also get rid of this edit here before we go and do any more changes. Link to show, there we go, we should be good. And now we need a way for admin users to create videos on the back end. So let's go create our first admin user. If we open up the Rails console, let's grab that last user out of the database and turn their admin flag to true. And once that is done, the user will be able to refresh their page and click on the admin dashboard in the nav bar, and they'll be able to access the admin area of your application. Now, we've customized the dashboard here to give you some metrics about your business, your active users, your subscriptions, and your revenue. So one of the things we need to do is add videos to this, and the easiest way to do that is to run Rails generate administrate dashboard. video, and we've customized this as well so that it will automatically add itself to your dashboard, and then you can go and manage your videos here. So this is really awesome. You can add resources and customize this to as much as your application needs, but this is all we really need to do to be able to access that. So now we need to protect these videos to only be available to users who have a subscription. To restrict these videos to only paying subscribers, we can go to our video show html.erb file and say if user signed in and current team.subscribed, then we will display the iframe. Otherwise, we want to display a link to the subscribe page. So let's print that out. So link to subscribe to watch this video, and we'll send you to the pricing path. And we can also apply a button class to this. So let's say button primary. And if we refresh our page, because this user is not subscribed, we have to click on this button. And you'll see here that we are presented with this error that says there are no pricing plans configured. And that is because we haven't configured any. So if we go to the admin area, we can go to plans and add a new plan. So let's give it a monthly plan, which will be $19 a month. These are in amount in cents. And we can go to the Stripe dashboard and grab the plan ID for our plan in there, and we can add any features we might want to have. So let's say access to premium videos, create plan, and now if we go back to our application, we click on pricing, we will see this pricing plan here. You can also toggle between monthly and yearly plans here, and multiple different plans will show up next to each other. So we can click on this and go and check out. And you'll see here that our payment processor of Stripe is already set up for us, and all we have to do is click subscribe. So this is going to hit Stripe's API, process our credit card, and subscribe us to that plan. Now that we're subscribed, we get taken back to the homepage, and we can go watch that video. If we were to try and access this video from incognito, where we were not signed in or subscribed, we get the subscribe to watch this video button, and it will take us to the pricing page. And so there you have it. We have a content business behind a paywall in just a few minutes. Plus, we've also got this set up automatically for us so that billing is applied to the current team. So Jumpstart Pro, as you might have guessed, works with teams out of the box, and it's much easier to start with team support at the beginning rather than trying to add it in later. So what's cool about this is that every user has their own personal team where everything is private to them, but then they can create new teams to actually share things with other users. So you can scope your subscription to the team, you can scope your resources to a team, and then those teams will automatically be able to access those resources across them. Whatever is shared between the team is available to those users in the team. So all you have to do is invite another user to join you on your team, and you can customize the roles that each user has as well. So Jumpstart Pro allows you to get really quickly into building your business, not worrying about setting up payments or social login or navigation or any of that stuff. We've taken care of all of it for you, so you don't have to, and you can focus on building your business.